With me, I have fitness director Mike Hildebrandt over at Axiom. So one of the things that sometimes people forget is the warm-up and the cool-down, and they just seem to want to get in and just lift weights without considering the need for that.
Absolutely. There's so many important aspects to a warm-up. Injury prevention is one. Making sure that you get yourself in the right mindset is another one. Warm-up can play so many valuable parts in your exercise program. So what I always tell people, you get to the gym, warming up does not mean you go to the exercise that you want to do and you just do a lesser weight of it for more repetitions. You really have to have some kind of cardiovascular warm-up.
Okay.
So whether it's on a treadmill, an elliptical, a stationary bicycle, whether you walk to the gym, 5 to 10 minutes is kind of that time frame to actually start warming the body up, literally warming the body up. You get the joints prepared for exercise, you get the muscles prepared for exercise, the heart starts going, the blood starts flowing. It's so good for you just to get the cardiovascular training going.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be real intense exercise. This is a low to moderate intensity exercise for that portion of it.
Some people, they get on the treadmill then for like 20-30 minutes and they just run, like crazy people sometimes.
Yes.
And
yes.
I mean, they don't need to do that. It's
No.
just, no.
Yeah, and the key is just to give you enough, just enough to get you warmed up.
Yeah.
You don't want to go exhaust yourself right before you go do your weight training. So
Yeah.
do your 5 to 10 minute cardiovascular warm-up and then do what we call active dynamic stretching.
Yeah.
And this is not your typical stretching where you hold for 30 to 45 seconds.
Okay.
This is where you stretch while moving. A simple leg kick while laying on your back and doing an active leg raise where you bring your leg up and down can be very important.
Okay.
Rotator cuff exercises where maybe you get a cable and you work an external rotation.
Okay.
These are very good ways to actively and dynamically warm up. And then following your workout is where you want to do your what we call static stretching.
Okay.
And that's your stretch and hold. That's where you're...
So that is when you kind of put your arm against the wall and just kind of hold it there for 30, 40 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And we look there for about 30 to 45 seconds for your static stretching.
Yeah.
That seems to be what gets the job done. And you want to make sure specifically to stretch the muscle groups that you worked that day.
Yeah.
That's going to help with some of the lactic acid buildup and the soreness that you might feel after that workout. So stretching afterwards.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that beforehand because sometimes that can actually be detrimental to your workout.
Oh, really?
And it can hurt you. So static stretching afterwards,
Yeah.
the active dynamic warm-up beforehand.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mike.
Yes.
We'll be right back.